8:52. Seems about the right time. So we have a pretty interesting start to today's video. I've been playing hockey my whole entire life, and Mickey has too. One of our mutual friends on the team that we play on for the beer league every week. Wait, so he works it?
I think he's the general manager of Thorn Street Brewery here in San Diego. Well, one of his regular customers is one of the directors of marketing or marketing heads at Warrior Hockey. And Ryan was telling him, oh, my buddies use your sticks. It'd be cool to check out the factory sometime. So the guy was like, yeah, hell yeah, come on down. So he invited the three of us to come down.
So we are in San Diego. The factory is in Mexico, right on the other side of the border. So we are like bordering Tijuana. Sorry about the shadow on my face. I haven't been down there. I don't think I've ever been down there. It's like kind of sketchy. A lot of kids go there to party because you can drink there under 18, and if shit happens across the border, especially in Mexico, Ripperino, dude, like you're screwed.
Deal with it.
Yeah, so we are going to the factory there today, and I'm not Alright, well that whole plan of going to the Warrior Hockey Factory kind of fell through this morning, so we ended up just going right back to the shop. But we did visit a local brewery that the guy who we were going with worked at, so that was pretty cool. So we got a bunch of free beer from the shop. So shout out to Thorn Brewing Company. First thing I want to do today is install one of the new banners that we have for the BRZ, or actually for any car really. So this is going to be included this Sunday with the Hun Company drop. Here are the listed details below. This is one of the last minute items that I wanted to add into it, so I'm super excited about it. So I'm gonna film a separate video for the website that it's gonna be going onto. When you go to purchase the banner, a lot of times I get you guys asking questions, how do I properly install it, and X, Y, and Z, and a lot of times people screw up their app when they try to install it. So I'm gonna make a separate unlisted video that I'm gonna embed onto the website of the banner page. So when you go to purchase a banner, there's gonna be like a how to install, so like there's no room for error. So I'm gonna film that separate video for that today, and then also get the new banner on here because this one is quite outdated. And I'm kind of over the matte black like cutout look. So you see how this is like matte black and the letters are just cut out? The new ones that I have are the matte black, which I like, but then it has a white font on it. And it's like pretty prominent, and I think it looks pretty cool on all cars. Let's go ahead and get that on. First things first, take this one off. I normally like to keep these. Guys, remain calm. This one's a strong one. This one, remain calm. Remain, boosted baby! The car's running well?
It runs great.
Really?
Yeah, the exhaust cutout's cool too.
Okay.
But it's too low.
Drive it today?
I will, yeah. I want to figure
tonight?
Yeah. I didn't want to drive it in traffic.
And we're not offering refunds on this because there's been issues in the past of like other people getting scammed, people who are selling them because people will get them, screw up, and then want to ask for another one. So that's why I made this video, so that I give you guys the best opportunity that you can to install it correctly, because it is easy. You just have to follow these steps. And obviously if it's like -2 degrees outside, you don't want to do the material in that kind of weather. You want to do it in like normal temperature weathers, whether that, I don't know, it's like 50 degrees minimum, or else the material is obviously not going to react the same. So what's really cool about this banner that I really like is that
It's modular.
rather than it being a cutout, you place something on top of it, so it kind of adds a little pop effect. And I think I'm gonna put mine in the middle, but you could put it on the side, you could put it on the top, you could put it wherever you want that you think looks best. Once you have your center line down, you peel it up, and boy, that looks super cool. I like it a lot because it's not minimalist, but it's just enough to give a little hint, but it's not too overbearing. I think it adds a cool little touch, makes any car look a little bit more nasty. I used to have coffee in the morning, but now I started off with a Monster, followed up by a little Jambi. Thanks, baby. I need your opinion.
Of what?
What do you think?
Could I put one on mine?
We could put one on yours.
That looks really good.
Doesn't it look pretty sick?
That looks really
Like
good.
the white on the black, and it's like not too much, but it's like just enough to be like, oh, like sick.
It looks really good. I
Yeah.
feel like it could be bigger though.
It has to be universal. So like some cars are shorter than this. So it's, why are you sniffing my butt, dude?
He likes you.
What are you sniffing my butt for? So shout out to Tony from K&N. He sent out a bunch of stuff for the 350Z because they saw how much progress we were making on it. and they wanted to support us a little bit, which is fucking awesome. So they sent out some little dry carbon accent on the filter.
Nice, not even an
That's-
accent, it's an actual cap.
Really?
Wow. Yeah.
Damn, that's sweet. So I sent out two filters, some little banners, and whenever a shop supports us or a brand supports us, we love to throw them up here on the wall. So shout out to all of our I don't know if I'd call them sponsors, but people who just support us and like what we're doing, so that's awesome. And which is really key
This is heavy.
is, yeah, the amounts of filters they send. So I run an HP 1002, which I normally find are hard to get in local AutoZones, O'Reilly's, because it is meant, or it's used for the Supra, and I normally can't find them, so they literally sent out 12. That's awesome. Shout out to K&N, that helps me out dramatically, helps me get ready for 2018 season, and it keeps my car in check. So Tony from K&N, huge shout out to you guys. I appreciate the box you sent out. Eric is finishing some things up on the 350Z, and Calvin is sanding his body kit, which thank the Lord. While they're doing that, I'm just counting inventory, getting ready for this Sunday. I actually found a good amount of these old stickers, so I'm probably gonna throw these on the site. There's like 50 or 60 of each color, and then I also found 30 jet tags, which these are like original OG. I've had these sitting in my office and I found them last night. So I'm probably gonna throw those on the site as well, because you guys are always asking for that. And I just had them, so I thought I might as well throw them up on the site. So that's gonna be up as well for this Sunday's drop.
That bar behind the 5 holes,
Right.
I'm gonna cut and modify to accommodate.
I thought you don't realize how skeleton-y, if that's really a word, it looks without the headlights on there, but it looks really good. The fitment's pretty good.
It is.
You say?
It's a little high here, but it's just fighting all of that. The inner fender still bolts to the headlight, so that gives us some kind of help. You can see here, what I did was, rather than going off of the bumper, I went off of the frame rails and the true measurement and squared that.
Right.
And then I'm gonna land it so everything is square. It's not just fitting a crooked part. We're gonna make a crooked part fit a square part. So down the road, if we do get something that fits a little better, it'll go on easier.
It looks killer. I can't wait to see it without the blue tape on there and a hood. It looks really good.
Yeah, no need to beat up some brand new pretty headlights.
So Evan promised me a ride in his E36 Turbo M3. It's about time I take you up on that offer, boy.
The 1996 E36 M3 with a CX Racing GT35R kit. It has a CES Motorsports low compression head gasket. So we should be around 9-to-1, boosting around 11 to 12 PSI.
How much power are we making? What's the fun stuff?
Probably around 350, I would say at the moment right now.
Okay.
Something like that.
How's the clutch feel?
It's a little chattery, but it's good. I mean, it grips really well. You ready?
I'm ready, yeah. Wow.
I told you, Doctor.
Wow.
Woo-hoo-hoo. A little faster than last time.
I doubted it a little bit. I did not expect that.
It's good, isn't it?
That was awesome.
So you hear the exhaust is so quiet right now, and then when I make over 5 PSI, the loud valve opens. It's like a boost controlled actuator.
Yeah.
And it fucking gets loud as shit. Dumps right underneath.
That was awesome. Damn. That's pretty good, dude.
Pretty good, dude.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. To be honest, it feels pretty good. I really haven't driven it enough to really get a good feel for it, but like just kind of like partial thought. It's like definitely a little laggy at the beginning.
Oh man, it sounds great.
Yeah.
It has the turbo flutter, which is nice, and it has that.
The VOV noise.
It has the Fast and Furious Eclipse, like.
Sounds like Danny's car.
Yeah, it has the Fast and Furious blow off. Damn,
It's pretty fun, isn't it?
that's great, dude. I mean, I don't know what more you can ask for the price and for the noises and that.
Dude,
Like,
honestly, for the price, CX Racing is not bad. If you do all the other precautions, like you can, and I can make more power too. Like I need to do a couple other things and get a dyno tuned, but shooting for 400 once everything is all squared away. So.
I'm applauds.
Surprised, aren't you?
Applauds to FX. All right, so while Eric is finishing buttoning up this front end, what we're gonna go ahead and do is set up the carbon fiber hood for this car. Now what I mean by that is, this car doesn't have a hood latch, so we use hood pins or hood latches, arrow catches, whatever you wanna call it. And we have the original cutouts on this bumper here, but we need to make these cutouts. I said a bumper, didn't I? Sorry. We need to make these cuts on this hood, on that carbon hood. And normally this is easier when you buy it new, it comes with templates and it's much easier when everything's done. since we're neck deep in this, it's not that simple. So we are going to transfer these holes to that side. And I'm assuming Calvin's brain is already ticking and figuring it out. So do you want to explain how you're gonna do this?
It's pretty simple, look at it. Put some blue tape, cut out the hole, peel this off. Got a temp.
But we also need to make sure that, that's actually really smart, but we also need to make sure that it's within the same distance. I was gonna think of a sign to or like radius or something, but that's not the right, doesn't apply. Anyways.
Well, yeah, then we'll measure the hole. Once we peel this off, we'll measure 2 points here, and then
here. Ow!
Oh, did you just touch the fucking...
Yeah, I just gripped the blade.
Oh, you're gonna start bleeding for sure.
Oh, Eric just outsmarted the fuck out of us.
You don't need to...
Eric just fuck. Dude, look, his brain's better than yours, dude.
It's done.
His brain's better than... I'll be honest.
He just come...
That kind of blew my mind. Like, I did not think of that at all.
He didn't even come up and say, hey, I have a better idea, guys. He just came in, whipped out his cock, and was like, here, look at it.
Wow. You know, that's why he's a fabricator. That's why he's a fabricator. 3, 2, 1. Damn. Look how good it looks. It looks like an actual car again. I'm probably gonna end up wrapping the hood or coloring the hood. I don't plan on leaving it carbon fiber, but just like seeing it look like a car means a lot to me. And just seeing the headlights back in there. So these were from Spider, and I sent them to, don't mind the tape, we just haven't taken that out yet. These headlights are from Spider, and I took them to Fly Ride, and actually Chris rewired all of them for me and put in new bulbs for me. It's a huge shout out to Chris from Fly Ride. These aren't hooked up right now, and I'm probably gonna have to hardwire them rather than using the wiring harness that it's supposed to use. So I don't have these hooked up quite yet, but these are beautiful. Spider got in contact with me after they saw me get these for my car, and they said that they would back me with headlights on this car, so if I ever ruin them or get destroyed or I hit something, or Spider said they would send out headlights, and they said they would send out taillights as well, so that is pretty awesome. But it's coming together, boys. I still need to get side skirts on the car. This still needs to get wrapped, and obviously the taillights aren't quite in at the moment. I feel like every day I'm kind of just giving you guys small updates on the car. That's kind of the way this build's gonna finish out. Well, as far as body wise, because Eric's doing all the fab on the car, because he's an expert in that field, so I want no one else but him doing that. But it looks good. It's starting to look like a car again, and that makes me happy. For those wondering what these two coolers are down here, this is the power steering cooler and the oil cooler. I need to take this tape off, because we didn't want to take up any space on the sides or have it be protruding beyond what the bash bars are. So we thought it was a pretty neat way just to mount it vertically right here. So pretty hyped on that. So one of the things I'm gonna have to check for too before we fully get this thing ready is I'm probably gonna have some clearance issues with this Rocket Bunny front bumper. I've had a bunch of issues in the past with Rocket Bunny front end, so I'm probably gonna have to lop off this inside edge and probably radius cut this edge on the side. But it looks really good. Super satisfied. What?
The headlights are really nice.
You like them, right?
Yeah.
What do you think of the car? Looks more like a car now?
Yeah.
We should just charge them. No. No. Wait till they get really fucking.
So scared. He was so scared.
Do you know what you sounded like? You sounded like some kind of banshee.
What the fuck was that? We're like this.
We just finished up dinner, and on our way walking back to the cars, we saw that Calvin and Emily were behind us, and then her car was parked near us, so we hid behind their car. It scared Calvin. That was awesome. It's really cold. It's like 60 degrees out. Enter in comment TJ, you're a baby. It's like 0 degrees where I live. Oh my god. Let's get home. I have a hockey game in 30 minutes. I'm late. I'm gonna go to that right now, and I think Alex is gonna go and film for you guys. He's gonna edit a clip, and I'm just gonna put it after this. I don't know how many clips he's gonna get. I don't even know what it's gonna look like, but I know you guys probably wanna see that because I've never like vlogged or filmed anything while me and Mickey go and play hockey. So enjoy that clip, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
So there's one thing you do not want to forget to do, especially when Kelvin's here. Take out the trash at the end of the night. So we're gonna do that right now. Everybody's heading out, so am I. So I'm headed to the rink, and let's see these scrubs play. All right, so I'm like 15 minutes late, but let's see if I can find the boys. Just got here, looks like Mickey's hopping onto the ice. Oh, we got Mickey and TJ on the base. Talk to TJ. TJ with the shot. Oh! Looking for twine, but the tender makes a great save. See which one of these two will find twine first. Oh, look at him plotting over there. Teach coming in hot. There it is. Mickey! Nice rebound!
Little 5-hole action.
All right.
Little squirt.
Yeah, give me a squirt.
You put him on my.
Hey, you're digging for some cherries.
Hey, it's chippy out here.
It's getting a bit aggressive. A little chippy. Don't look too into it. Two-handed, Rick, two-handed.
All right, Mick, you got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Hat-trick. Is it gonna happen?
Well, we'll see. I'm not really caring about the goals too much. I just want to have fun and make sure my players are safe. The guys running around with their heads up,
Yeah.
people and stuff. Not cool.
You see the banner right there? You look on the right of the banner, that head with the mop right there?
Yeah.
Next to the kid with the big afro?
That's it.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
How does it feel? How many points you got? 4?
5. A little playmaker. A couple haddies. Found the twine a couple times. Hey, feeling good tonight, boys.
A solid effort.
And I'm feeling